Okay, so as we discussed earlier, this is a Sunny 215 machine, and we are going to use this one as the main setup for our tutorial. So we have our operator seated in here. We're going to start and teach you a few things in the cabin. The cabin is actually the one that houses the operator. So we have the operator here. That is the cabin in it. So he's in the cabin, he's seated, and then he's ready for action. So we are going to start showing you a few things in the cabin, and then we go straight to the point, so that in our next video we show you some other things around also. So we're going to start so we can go. Okay, so that's the key knob. You need to, before you start, you need to turn on the key knob, wait for the dashboard. This is the dashboard to start, so we can go. Okay, so we are good to go, right? So once after you turn on the machine, you need to wait for some few moments for it to heat. The engine need to heat for some time, then afterwards you can proceed from there. So we are waiting for a while. We want the engine to heat, then afterwards we can move. That is one best way to preserve the engine for a very long time. So I think we need to wait for some time now. Okay, so we've waited for quite a long time, about 15 minutes. Now we can start the machine. So this is the handbrake. That is the handbrake. That's handbrake. So yes, you release it, and now the machine is ready to work. So we can hide the engine right from the regulator here. So we're going to hide it, and there we go. So you will see the counting on the dashboard here once it goes on. Yeah, so it's at 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So we are at 10. However, that is actually not the best condition for it. So in our next video we'll show you that one also. So now we are going to have a look at the levers, and also how to move the machine as a starter. So we have our operator here. We're going to start with that one also. So right from here, let's see what the operator does. This is the right lever. So the right lever, on top of it you are seeing something over there. On top of it you are seeing something over there. So good, that is the horn. It gives you the horn. So then, okay, so you want to know the differences between the idler and then the sprocket. The sprocket is the one that allows you to move. I'll show you from the GS. So this is the sprocket. It looks like a chain-like structure. That is the sprocket. And then the idler is also here. The idler is also here. So that is the idler. So we have the rollers also there. These are the rollers that enables the truck to move. Okay, so like I said, we have the sprocket and then the idler. So now we are going to see how and where the sprocket will direct you to, and where the idler will also direct you to. So these are the GS we are going to use, right? So let's see, go with the sprocket first. So the sprocket. Okay, so now we are moving the sprocket. Now, okay. So sprocket. So we are going with the sprocket. The sprocket now moves us forward. Yeah, that is the sprocket. So we are moving forward gradually, and you can see that we are moving forward. Okay. So the sprocket, whilst you press it forward, the GS, you press the GS forward, then the sprocket also moves us forward. Now let's see the idler also. And that is the idler. Bringing it back or reversing it is the idler, and we are moving backwards gradually. Okay. So that is the idler. Now let's see what happens when we use the levers also. So we are going with the right lever first. Now the right lever. So baby bucket. So right lever, let's see where the operator moves it to. So whilst going right, this is what happens to the bucket. So it opens the bucket, and the bucket has fully been opened. Now for you to observe the differences, let's close it. So while the operator comes to his left side, the bucket is also closing. Now let's see the differences. So the bucket closes, good. So you can see that the bucket is closed and then the lever has been moved to this right. Good. So that is the bucket. Okay, so you saw that one, what the right lever does when it is moved to closer to the glass and when it is brought to the left side of the operator. Okay, now let's see how the boom is actually this one. The long bar you are seeing here is the boom, and the one hanging on it is the stick. So let's see how that one also goes up and then comes down with the same right lever. So let's see. So operator, let's go down to see what happens. Down. So we are going down. Let's see what happens. Down. So what is it is brought forward, the bucket also comes down gradually as you are seeing. So once you continuously press it, it comes down, and so we are down. Now let's go up to see what also happens. So once you bring it backwards, the same right lever alone is bringing the whole thing upwards. Exactly. Good. Okay, so that is the main function of the right lever. To the right, it opens it. To the left, it closes the bucket. When you push it forward, it means that you are bringing it down. I mean the bucket down. And then you push it backwards, it means you are lifting it. So let's see what the left lever also does. Okay, so back to the left lever. So left lever, let's go left to see. Whilst going left, you see that the machine also turns. So we have pushed it to the left side, and the machine is turning gradually. You can see that it is turning gradually. Exactly. To the level that you want. Okay, good. Now let's move it to the right side of the operator. Okay, so to the right, let's go. Good. Once we are going right, you can see that the machine is also going to the right side. We are still turning. Exactly. Okay. So once you move left and you move right, to the left, the machine turns to the left, and to the right, the machine also turns to the right. So that is the function of the left lever. Now let's see the front and then backwards movement of the left lever also. So to the front movement, now let's see. Okay, so whilst we go forward, that is it. So operator, let's go forward with the same left lever. You go forward. So that is it. So it is pushing the stick forward. Yeah, so whilst you move forward, the stick also moves forward. Exactly. Now operator, let's come back to see. So whilst we bring it down backwards, so we bring it backwards. So backwards, it reverses the movement, and that is how it is done. So with this one, good, it's okay. So next time when we meet, we will teach you how to combine the right and the left levers, and then we see how we'll be able to fetch load from one side to the other side. Whilst you combine the two, that's coordination. So next time in our next video, we'll do that one. So whilst you are turning the machine off, the same process as you started, you just reverse it. So you bring you need to lower the the speed of the engine. So whilst we lower it, now we reverse it. You can see from here, it comes back exactly gradually to point number 1. Right, good. Now the engine will rest for some time. So with one thing I want to also show you is that whilst moving, you want the machine to move very fast, and this is what you do. Now where he pressed, you are seeing H, that is the high, right? So the high, you press that same part again, that is low. You press again, that is best. That is the moderate for the machine operation. Good. So then we have this part where most operators normally use. So now when in case on the machine, that one is for tortoise. It means that the machine will be moving slow. You can see rabbit over there. It means that the machine is moving very fast now. Exactly. So with the ammeter, I'll be teaching you a few things in our next video. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, so that you get most of our videos. Thank you very much. I love you all. Until then, we say bye bye. Okay.